Yo, what's up, YouTube? You might notice why I haven't been posting for that long. I only been posting shorts. Actually, no, I haven't posted the shorts in like almost weeks or months. That's because I took a break off of YouTube because kind of handling too much. I'm handling a vlog channel, my gaming channel, which is literally just my normal channel that I first made, which is already falling off because I'm at 620 subs. And it's been almost like maybe a splendid month. It's been almost 2 months. And since I'm late to the trend, since I'm late to seeing 2026, probably might be a good year, but happy 2026, everybody. Happy late 2026, actually. And I'm gonna just say this. I only want to say this. 2025, you are not being remembered. You can go bye-bye. Because 2025 is kind of crazy. Yeah, but I like to say, I like to explain what happened exactly. So the first thing that happened, I could explain my story. But if you see this guy playing Strongest Battlegrounds and you see like a green person, just know the person is me. Which this is my story. I'm playing this game called Classic Arena. It's basically Strongest Battlegrounds. Yeah, I'm playing Classic Arena. I'm just testing the game out since I was first testing it out on a keyboard because I wanted to see what it was like on keyboard. It was living hell on keyboard. I would not test that again. But just to say, I was playing Classic Arena. This random guy came out of nowhere, knocked me off the map, he kept knocking me off the map, and I just kept fighting him, but I kept running away from him because I was mad low, and he started emoting, so I assumed he was toxic. I just assumed it, and I was kind of correct, because he knocked me off one time, and then he texted me on Xbox. He said easy, which I said afterward. I said like a minute later because I got the notification. I responded mad quick. I said nah. He said lol, I'm buns. He said this is specifically. Lol, you buns, you buzz, which is supposed to be saying buns. I said you're easy AF, which I said you're easy as frick. And I told him he's buns because he is like kind of easy, but for some reason he likes to run away. And I told him he keeps running away. He said 1v1 then. I said bet, and like maybe a minute later, when we 1v1, I was lagging, so I was just on the floor the entire time. And I even said lag, and before he started laughing after he killed me. I said lag. He said you're just bad. I said bruh, and I was trolling him this time. I was showing him. I said no, I better. He said admit to it. I said, you bad. And I said, no, I admit I better, which I was still showing. Then he said, you're washy. And then I said, the Strongest Battlegrounds, because if you wanted to 1v1 in the Strongest Battlegrounds. He said, why? He said, WY. I said, huh? And I said, the fuck is WY? And then he said, because that's the only thing you're good at. And he starts to get cocky. He says, you clown. I meant why? He said I said you're washed, so I make goofball. And then I said and I told him he's washed at the Strongest Battlegrounds. And then he says bet. He says 1v1. He says you bum ass. I said bet. And he says and plus you have a TY channel like I don't know how to say it. He said plus you have a TY channel. And I said, and I was showing him this time. I said, no, I don't. He said, you're about to get clowned. He said, okay. He said, he told me to invite him. I invited him like 2 times, and then I was running. I'm starting like crazy. I was going against this one guy because he started attacking me as I was looking at. Oh my god, that is a crazy stutter. He started attacking me because I don't even know why. He started attacking me at random because I was just looking around. Started attacking me, so I just decided to fight him, and I destroyed him, And then he came back, and then I just showed him again, and then this guy, and then the same guy, he says, the same guy I'm talking about, he says, where you at, bum? Then we 1v1. I was like, I am so cooked because this guy looks like he's a pro. And I was kind of correct because this guy was a pro at Strongest Battlegrounds. And then he starts laughing. And we go again. I lose twice in a row. And then I said, GG's, you're mad cocky because you being so happy about winning. And then he says, I record the fight. 0-2. And he says, you're just washed up. I say, okay. He says, admit it. I said, you're toxic over a game. And he said, you went into 1v1, so. And then, since I was still trying to comprehend what I was going to say, I said, no, he said, stay quiet like the puppy you are. I said, nah. And he says, K. And then he asks me, do I want to 1v1 him in Heroes Battlegrounds? I said, no. Well, that's my story. Yeah, my story. Editing choppy here. I forgot to show the images, so here are the images.